Hi everybody! Have you ever seen a shark with a head shaped like a hammer? The hammerhead shark not only stands out with its special head shape, but can also turn its head without turning its whole body thanks to the special structure of its eyes and nose. They are truly one of the superstars of the ocean. Hammerhead sharks are a group of sharks in the family Sphyrnidae, famous for the distinctive shape of their heads, called cephalofoil or hammer. Their eyes are located at the ends of the cephalofoil, with small mouths in the middle and below. This feature not only helps them see clearly with both eyes and depth, but also aids in sensing, controlling, and manipulating prey. They range in size from 0.9 to 6.0 meters and weigh from 3 to 580 kilograms. Their color is usually light gray with a greenish tinge and a white belly, helping them blend in with the underwater environment and get close to their prey. Hammerhead sharks are widely distributed around the globe, often living in warm waters along coasts and continental shelves. Some species have a habit of gathering in large groups during the day and hunting alone at night, creating a unique and effective hunting style. This amazing adaptation also includes the ability to move in search of abundant food sources and the ability to cooperate socially to hunt more effectively. Studies also show that hammerhead sharks can adapt to environmental changes and different situations, making them one of the most resilient shark species worldwide. Longlining is a popular technique in shark fishing. Long fishing lines, with hundreds of hooks and bait, are dropped into the sea to trap sharks. After the shark is caught, the fisherman will cut off the fish's fin right on the boat. The shark's body, after its fins are cut off, is often thrown back into the sea, leading to the shark's slow death due to loss of ability to swim and survive. Besides, there are still cases where the entire body of a shark is kept for sale at seafood markets, not only for the fins, but also for the meat, liver oil, and fish skin, creating significant economic profits. Additionally, hammerhead sharks are often caught incidentally in the catch of other fish species, a phenomenon known as bycatch, which is often caused by the use of nets and hooks, regardless of fish species. The annual catch in many different areas has contributed to their population decline. For example, in Australian waters, up to 370 tons of hammerhead sharks can be legally caught each year. This fishing pressure is especially worrying for species such as scalloped hammerheads, which have seen numbers decline by up to 80% in some areas. You can find this information by the Australian Marine Conservation Society. In addition to commercial fishing activities, there are also popular sport fishing activities for hammerhead sharks in many coastal areas around the world, attracting fishing enthusiasts with their exciting challenges and thrills. However, fishing for hammerhead sharks for sport also raises many conservation and ethical issues. Hammerhead shark fishing brings an exciting experience thanks to the size and strength of this fish, making many people unable to resist its appeal. Fishing tours are organized by many travel companies, attracting tourists who want to experience thrills and take photos with big fish. Some sport fishing operations follow the catch and release principle, meaning that after being caught, sharks are released back into the ocean to maintain the population. However, despite this principle, fishing can still cause injury or stress to the shark, leading to death after release. Control and supervision of hammerhead shark fishing activities have not been strictly implemented in many places, leading to excessive and illegal fishing. However, if managed well, sport fishing can help raise awareness about protecting hammerhead sharks and their important role in marine ecosystems. To participate in this activity, preparing equipment is a key factor. Participants need a sturdy fishing rod and strong reel to deal with the unpredictable strength of hammerhead sharks. The hook must be large and sturdy enough, and the fishing line needs to be durable, usually nylon or steel wire, to ensure it does not break. A large, safe boat with full life jackets, life buoys and communication equipment is indispensable. In addition, it is necessary to comply with legal and conservation regulations. Participants are required to comply with shark protection and conservation regulations, including respecting no fishing zones and protecting designated shark species. Did you know that human whaling has existed since the Stone Age? In particular, Japanese people began hunting whales around 2000 BC. So why do they catch whales, and what is the process of catching them? On small boats, fishermen are facing no small challenges when hunting whales. With only about 300 people participating in the industry, they are facing pressure from rising costs and a significant decline in demand for whale meat among the Japanese population. That's why, according to statistics, by 2023, the Japanese will have consumed 5,000 tons of whale meat, a truly astonishing number. But the story of whaling here does not stop at numbers. This is a journey full of enthusiasm and a familiar profession to fishermen, from preparing the tools to the hours of anxious waiting. Let's explore traditional dishes made from whale meat, an indispensable part of Japanese family meals from past to present. They believe that each piece of meat contains a cultural spirit, connecting people with the sea and the country's great past. This journey will bring you not only new knowledge, but also a vivid feeling, like you are immersed in the life of true fishermen. Let's explore and celebrate these traditional fisheries, where history and cuisine are wonderfully intertwined. In 2019, Japan allocated approximately $463 million from the Fish Species Agency to support the whaling industry. Each year, Japanese people consume an estimated 308 million pounds of whale meat, revealing a deep connection to the activity in local culture. However, whaling causes great controversy about marine ecosystem conservation and sustainability. These activities have significantly reduced the number of whales in waters near Japan and have negatively affected other marine animals. The international community and animal protection organizations have voiced opposition and imposed restrictions to protect rare marine species. According to the latest statistics, from 2020 to 2023, the amount of whale meat consumed in Japan has decreased to an average of about 280 million pounds per year, reflecting a slow but clear trend of transformation in consumption patterns and people's views on protecting the marine environment. According to data from the Japanese Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, only about 300 fin whales are exploited every year. This is a clear demonstration of the considerations and limitations that go into exploiting marine resources and highlights the industry's efforts to maximize the use of each whale. Fishermen and fisheries managers have pledged that no part of the fin whale goes to waste. They apply strict measures to ensure each whale is fully utilized, from meat to other products such as whale blubber and cartilage, helping to optimize the value of each hunt. To hunt these giant whales, fishermen need to have extremely professional and large whaling ships to catch them. These ships are not only a means of transportation, but also a place that connects people with the sea and hunting since ancient times. Along the way, you will hear stories of arduous and exciting hunts, from searching and discovering pods of whales to implementing techniques for catching and processing whale meat. After the whales are caught on the boat, they are dissected and processed by the sailors right on the boat. The process of preparing whale meat begins with carefully cleaning the surface. Whale meat is typically deep red in color, providing a rich flavor and rich nutrition, with high protein content and significantly less fat than beef. Data from Japan's Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries shows that whale meat is an indispensable part of the country's traditional cuisine, with an estimated 308 million pounds consumed each year. This is one of the precious ingredients exploited and used sustainably in the Japanese seafood industry, while also bringing many nutritional values to consumers. Compared to conventional fish processing, whale processing in Japan requires a special method to separate fat with high precision. This is a clear testament to innovation and modernization in the seafood industry, with a particular focus on quality and efficiency at each stage of the production process. Information from the Japanese Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries said that the whale processing process here not only ensures maximum use of each part of the whale, but also brings high-quality products, from meat to other valuable products, such as whale blubber and cartilage. Every day, this factory produces about 200,000 kilos of tomato sauce. To produce these large quantities, giant harvesting machines are deployed to harvest millions of fresh tomatoes. But how does the tomato sauce production process work at factories? In this video, we'll explore how one of the most popular sauces was mass-produced. During the tomato harvest season, approximately 50 million kilos of tomatoes are processed each year. California accounts for 95% of the total tomato harvest in the US. Tomatoes grow well on hot days, producing bright red and delicious tomatoes. They are grown with varieties that produce thick skin and firm flesh, so that machines can harvest and sort them without damaging the flesh. 2 or 3 weeks before harvest, watering is stopped to make the flesh denser and fuller. After spending 90 days on the plant, tomatoes are ready for harvest. Technology has truly changed the landscape in the tomato industry. One of the most notable advances was the emergence of the mobile harvester, a machine operated by 4 workers. The machine's sharp teeth cut the roots and send the tomato plants onto the conveyor belt. The tomato plants are fed into the harvester using a conveyor belt, where metal blades agitate the tomatoes to free them from the plant. An agitator separates the heavier tomatoes from the plant and pushes the waste to the back of the machine. A laser scanner is used to separate red and green tomatoes. It scans through all the things that aren't deep red and prevents them from entering the machine. The conveyor conveys the ripe red tomatoes to a relay that carries the harvester. The best tomatoes are delivered to relays that can hold for 1,000 tomatoes each. There can be up to 24 tomato trucks per day, each truck carrying exactly 22 tons of tomatoes, ensuring minimal damage to the fruit during transport. After loading 22 tons of tomatoes, they are transferred to the processing plant. There they pour water into the relay so that the tomatoes swim out of the side door. Every day, about 2 million tomatoes are brought to the factory from July to October. First, a stream of water pushes them through a steel channel. Dirty water sticks to holes in the conveyor belt. Passing through flooded channels keeps the tomatoes safe from injury and begins the gentle cleaning process before further processing. The tomatoes float in a large tank where jets of water agitate to clean the water. Next, the tomatoes are fed into a sorting line. Tomatoes that do not pass this test are discarded. Tomatoes that pass the test are placed in a pool of hot water to soften the skin. Next, the tomatoes are moved through a peeler, gently separating them from their skins. The goal is to remove only the outer skin, leaving the tomato flesh intact. This line controls the flow of peeled tomatoes into the processing room, ensuring a uniform supply of product as it enters. The tomatoes fall onto a cutting machine, a machine with 2 giant blades made of stainless steel, and the tomatoes pass through them at a very fast speed, almost invisible to the human eye. The line feeds them into rotating blades, which can cut 4 kilos of tomatoes in half every second. The tomatoes are transferred into a crusher, turning them into a mixture. This machine uses special blades to cut and crush tomatoes into small pieces, helping them combine easily with other ingredients. Once the tomatoes have been crushed, the tomato juice mixture is filtered to remove any remaining seeds or skins. Once the ketchup has been mixed, it is pumped through tubes to the sterilization room. The mixture is cooked at high temperatures to kill any bacteria or microorganisms present and ensure longer life. The sterilized ketchup is moved to the filling room, where cans are lined up ready to be filled with ketchup. The cans move to the sealer, where the steam pushes out any air in the can. These aluminum layers form a barrier that prevents contact between the product and oxygen. This gives the sauce a shelf life of 9 months. Tomato sauce has many uses in cuisine and cooking. First, it is often used as a base for pasta dishes, such as spaghetti, lasagna, or pizza, creating a unique flavor and consistency for these dishes. In addition, tomato sauce is also used to prepare sauces and dipping sauces for various favorite dishes, such as beef sauce, fish sauce, and chili sauce. Hope the information I bring today is useful to you. We appreciate your input. Let us know what areas you want us to cover in our next video. Remember to share, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.